Hi, hope you're keeping yourselves well and hope you're keeping yourself safe. Now, of all the things that pertain to running, which one do you think matters the most? Of all the things that you wear, what matters the most are your running shoes. Your running shoes will help preventing injuries. They help to a degree with your form. They make you run a bit better. In some cases, they are alleged to help you run a bit faster. I'm not ever so certain about that, but either way, your shoes, your running shoes, are the most important aspects of your running. Now the question is, when do you change them? Or how do you know when you need to change them? Ideally, you should not wear a running shoe, the same running shoe, for more than about 500 kilometers. Once you hit 500, 600 kilometers, you should change them. Some will say 400, but for the sake of argument, we'll say between 400 and 600 kilometers, you need to be looking at changing your running shoes. Otherwise, there's a tendency that you could get yourself injured. Well, how do you know when it's time to get yourself a new pair? Now, I've been wearing the same pair of running shoes for quite a long time now. I think mine has a quite high mileage on. I think I'm looking at about over 1,000. That's not good. So finally, I decided I need to change this. So this is what my shoes look like. Ew. And I've had enough now, so I finally got myself a new pair. Now the question is, how do I monitor how long I've run in my new pair? Which is here. Oh, they came in just the other day, and I'm so happy. I cannot wait to put these bad boys. Or should I call them good boys? I cannot wait to put them on. But how do I know that it's due or it's time for me to change the new ones? How would I know when I've clocked between 400 and 600 kilometers? And that's what I'm going to show you. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is that you need to do this on your laptop. You can't do it on your phone. So go to your laptop, log on to Strava, then go straight to your settings. Once you get to your settings, go to my gear. So when you get to your gear, which will come up in a second, there you go. Then running shoes. You can see my running shoes here. Now I have retired my former shoes, which were the Hoka One. And not Hoka One like some people would say. It's Hoka One. And then I go to add my new shoes. Now my new shoes, I look for the brand, which is New Balance. Put that in there. And then I try and type in the model. Now that's not coming up, but that's okay because Strava has the facility for you to put in the model of your shoe manually, and you really don't have to do that if you don't want to, but in this case I want to, so I'm typing in the model of my New Balance new shoes. And then the coolest bit for me, the parts that I really like, is where I can put in my nickname for my shoes. I like my name a lot, so it's Ayodele's New Balance. It shows up on Strava, you see, and you could put on some notes as well, which also shows up on Strava. Here I'm wishing that these shoes make me run faster. Yeah, right, like that works. But either way, put it in anyway. So once that is done, the next bit, which is quite important, is putting the mileage that you estimate you want to run in those new shoes for. In my case, about 600. Once that is done, you're more or less finished. Your new shoes are now added, and then you could close this down and back to my desktop, and it's done. It's quite important that when you hit a certain amount of kilometers, you do change your shoes. If nothing else, for the sake of injury, you do not want to get injured as a runner. It just puts you off course, and then you sit down being sad when everybody else is running. You don't want that, do you? Remember, this is to your fitness. Take care of yourself.